I'm Melissa. This is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Hey, child, up and go. A big world is out there waiting for us. I do live in every day. Outside, you will find there is love all around you. It takes you, makes you wanna say that it's a beautiful night. And it's a beautiful world. And it's a beautiful time to be here, to be here, to be here. Yeah, the sky's blue, just us two, side by side. We'll see the world that surrounds us. Hey, seize the day. Each road, every mile's a photograph in motion to astound us, carry us away into a beautiful life. 'Cause it's a beautiful world, and it's a beautiful time to be here, to be here.
Well, welcome back to the Cavalier for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. Cheers, baby.
Cheers!
So where we left off, we were in Port Trent Marina, getting ready to start the Trent-Severn Waterway, and that's what we did. So our plan for the day was to go up through 6 locks, and it was only about 8 miles, but the locks would take time. And we had the night before we had docktails with a bunch of boats, because there was about maybe 10 boats heading this way all at once. And the locks themselves can only take, a few boats. Sometimes, like in our case, it could only take 2 boats at a time, because we were a 48-foot boat. They were about the same, and they couldn't get any other boats in there with us. So
Right.
we had to kind of stagger it on how far people were going, and whether they needed to have fuel before they left, and all kinds of stuff. So it was a good
Got it
effort.
all organized,
Yeah,
and everybody knew kind of when we were leaving, so that nobody had to wait too long
Yeah.
to get the lock.
You give it like a
open.
half hour between turnovers for the lock, and then they're ready for the next ones coming. So.
And one thing that's really cool about the Canadian, well, a lot of the locks, but the lock people, they tell the next lock you're coming,
Right.
so they have it ready. We didn't have to wait.
Yeah, it's
we
just-
waited for the first one, but then
It's open.
Yeah.
You just drive on in.
Drive
They're
on
waving
in.
at you. Come on in.
yeah,
So it's pretty cool. So, and these locks are the Canadian locks up here are we like them. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. The Erie Canal was fun, but they were more of a challenge,
yeah.
and way dirtier. We were having to get slimy ropes hanging down, and you got to hold on to the ropes and cleat them
And
off.
your
and
boat
you're-
gets just
Yeah,
nasty.
you're sliding the rope up. You're basically squeegeeing all the dirt off the lines onto your
onto
boat.
your boat.
And these locks were really set up nice. They had cables tied at the top and the bottom, and it was a whole bunch of them. So you weren't, you could get to all the cables. And the way they were done was we're getting in the weeds too much, but it was easy to get your lines on and off of them.
Yeah.
So it was really nice, and they would help you if you had a problem anyway too.
Yeah,
So.
they're really, really nice and friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we like it.
It's pretty cool. And these
Yeah.
locks are manually operated. The way they open the gates is there's big old things, and they walk around and with these things, valves, gates opening the gates, and they do the same thing with the valves. They open the valves manually to let water in and out, and it's
pretty cool.
And it's mostly a bunch of college kids. This is their summer job.
What they say is there's one lock master, and then the rest are usually college age or
Yeah.
somewhere in that age range. they're all just really kind,
Oh,
and
yeah.
nice, and yeah.
Polite beyond belief,
Oh, yeah.
helpful. You know, and they're interested. They come talk to you, and they're clearly interested too. So it was really neat. We can't say enough about it so far. So we did that. We got through all 6 locks, and then we got into just past lock 6 was the town of Frankfurt, and that's where we were gonna. That was our destination for the day. And we got in, and they come up and they actually help you tie up. We were expecting to have to, to get ourselves on the dock, which we actually did when we showed up at the first lock. There's nobody there to help you. What you do is you tie up to what's called the blue line, and right before the lock, and the blue line signifies to the lock that you want to lock through. So we got there early. And the reason we got there earlier is because we wanted to buy our parks pass. We had to buy the pass, and they were too busy to sell it to us. But anyhow, they got it later. So we tied up at the blue line, and that's actually the first time we'd ever done that. Where I pull up Melissa to a little bollard, and she throws the line over it, and sends it back to the boat, and I kind of move the boat a little closer on the rear end, and she goes out and throws it on another one, and
we got
cinches
tied
up
up
to the
pretty
bone.
good.
We did good. Yeah. So anyhow, that was fun. We did that. We were expecting to have to do the same thing in lock 6.
Yeah, this is a free dock. I mean, it's not.
It's free
But
dock.
they said, "Oh, we'll go help you tie up." And
Yeah, and they did.
They did.
And they have power here too. We have dual 30 amp circuits, and so we were able to run our ACs and cook and do everything else like that, and not have to run the generator. It's kind of nice. So, and everything's clean. I mean, everything is kept so beautifully. The manicured lawns and picnic benches and the bathrooms over there, and they got trees everywhere. It's just really nice.
And we had dogtails.
Yeah, we had.
Not that we have dogtails all the time.
Yeah, well,
we pretty much do.
We pretty much do. But yeah, it was we had
same group of people.
Yeah, there was 7 looper boats here.
Mostly, there was a few that continued on.
Yeah, but 7 of them stopped here. 7 of the boats stopped here, and so we all got together and had dogtails actually under a big old willow tree.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun. So yeah, pretty good.
So.
Yeah. So anyhow, we're
going to continue on the Trent-Severn.
Yep.
There's a lot more locks.
Yeah, I think there's 45 locks or something
We're
total.
not sure.
So we got a long ways.
So
We got a long ways to go.
We got 6 done.
Yeah. So
Onward
anyhow,
tomorrow.
we're enjoying ourselves up here in Canada. So
Yes.
Thanks for coming along, Cruising Cavaliers.
Cheers.
Cheers and happy trails.
Can we take a little time? Back porch in the rocking chair. Leave the light.
Yep.
A couple times been swinging to the side with the
There's Melissa. We put her to work. Around and around she goes, and there goes the gates closed. There's only one guy on the other side, and he's going faster than you guys.
He's younger than we are.
It does. It's about 12 revolutions.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just don't get dizzy and go flinging off into the water.
Why they built it so we walk so close to the edge? Yeah, it's a little strange.
Yeah.
I'll be meeting you out there. Reminisce every moment past. All the times we shared. You and I growing old together. We stood and faced the weather. One thing I know, you are my soul. Got a life ahead of us, we're gonna take it slow. Little things you do, I love about you. Hold you close like the day we met and watch our lives unfold in the sky tonight. And the stars will tell our story, no doubt in my mind tonight. And I just know there never will be. It's a beautiful life. A beautiful life. Sun come up in the morning underneath the shade of an oak tree. Colors on the leaves are changing, seasons moving endlessly. Man, where did the time go? We got some history. A little bit older now, but you still look so good to me. One thing I know, you are my soul. Got a life ahead of us, we're gonna take it slow. Little things you do, I love about you. Hold you close like the day we met and watch our lives unfold in the sky tonight. And the stars will tell our story, no doubt in my mind tonight. And I just know there never will be. It's a beautiful life. A beautiful life. And I know you won't care if I get a little gray hair, sitting out back together, resting in our rocking chairs. Music in the background, we got time to share. It's been so beautiful loving you through all of these years. One thing I know, you are my soul. Got a life ahead of us, and we're gonna take it slow. Little things you do.